Hello ma'am, Chimirepa. Good day po. My name is Mark Angeloson, 20 years of age, and I live in Barangay Kalumpang, Naval, Biliran. My course is BSBA Major in Marketing Management. Today, I am here to share or to demonstrate with you the basic skills in the volleyball. The sport named volleyball was invented in 1895 by Mr. William J. Morgan, a physical director of the Young Men's Christian Association or YMCA in Holyoke, Massachusetts. It was designed as an indoor sport for businessmen who found the new game of basketball too vigorous. In volleyball team position or rules, I think there are 7 positions which there are called the outside hitter, the opposite hitter, the setter, the middle blocker, the libero, the defensive specialist, and the last is the serving specialist. From now on, I will try to explain each of these positions in order for us to know how this position will work during the game. The first position is the outside hitter. It is also known as the left side hitter and it is the lead attacker in the offensive strategy. The second position is the opposite hitter. An opposite hitter, also known as a right side hitter. It is considered the most versatile because they can excel on offense and defense. The third position is the setter. The setter is the main contributor to the offense of the volleyball team. One of the requirements of the setter is having a delicate touch to set the ball perfectly for one of the attacking player. The fourth position is the middle blocker. The middle blocker is sometimes known as the middle hitter. It is the tallest player on the volleyball team. Their main role for the team is being the first line of defense against the opposing team's hits. The fifth position is the libero. The libero is a type of defensive specialist who only plays in the back row, and a player who cannot block or attack the ball when it is above the height of the net. A coach may only designate one libero per set, and the libero must wear a contrasting jersey to differentiate the position. The sixth position is the defensive specialist. The DS position in volleyball is the defensive specialist. This is one of the rules on the team along with the setter, the middle blocker, the outside hitter, opposite hitter, and the libero. Defensive specialists are the players that have sound passing skills and great digging. Between the libero and the DS, you have two roles that are focused on ball control. Their job is to start every play with a great pass. The last position in the volleyball is called the serving specialist. A serving specialist is a player who serves in just to serve. These players typically have a very tough or very consistent serve, and they come in for a player who is less strong behind the service line, but otherwise very valuable to have on the court as an offensive or defensive threat. In volleyball, there are some basic violations that we need to avoid during the game. The first violation is the stepping on or over the line on a serve. The second violation is the failure to serve the ball over the net successfully. The third violation is hitting the ball illegally, carrying, palming, throwing, and etc. The fourth violation is the touches the net with any part of the body while the ball is in play. The fifth violation is reaching over the net except under these conditions. The first skill is the serving. The first contact that starts every rally is called a serve. The player who serves is called the server. Usually a server uses one open hand to swing overhead and send the ball over the net from behind the end line. The second skill is the passing. The pass is the first touch by the team. Basically, you perform a passing skill on any ball that has been sent over the net to your team's side of the court. The pass in volleyball is known as a bump or a forearm pass because it is performed using the forearms to bump the ball. The third skill is the setting. It is the second step of passing and it can be done to either dump the ball over into an undefended spot or to set the ball into a position that allows the hitter to spike it over. The perfect set is a high ball, just inches from the net. The fourth skill is the spiking. It is the offensive play where a player slams the ball sharply downwards over the net and into the opposing court, making it difficult for the opposing team to recover the ball. The fifth skill is the block. Blocking is a skill wherein the player deflects the ball from the opponent. The goal is to prevent a successful attack on the other team from scoring a point. The blocker's job is to block the spike ball so that it goes back to the opposing team's side of the court. Blocking is a defensive way. The sixth skill is the digging. A dig is a pass of a hard driven ball from the other team. Like a pass, your arm position and platform remains the same. The difference is that the ball is coming from a high point above the net and hit in a downward trajectory. When passing, the ball is coming from 30 feet away and usually below the height of the net.